First, it's not a risk. It's understanding that it's an alternative money system. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized ledger with X amount of individual units. These units hold a market value. You buy them if you want it to assume that it's going to go up, and you sell it if you think it's going to go down. The question is, why is it valuable? Why do people value it? Scarcity, transparency, sovereignty. You know how much supply exists, you know who holds it, and you know how the system works. There's no shadiness. So if for somebody that wants transparency and clarity, it exists there. It's also understanding that when you put money into the bank, you're not saving money. The idea of a deposit is not a deposit. Why is it that the bank gives you an interest on the money that you deposit? Because you're not inserting a deposit. They're giving you a loan. Once they give you that return, I don't know what return they have here in the UK, maybe 0.1%, maybe 0.2%.
0.2, I think, yeah.
Some garbage like that. Now, your balance becomes what? A liability. It's not an asset. It's a liability. They take your money and they invest it. That's how the system works. So what you've done is you've fallen for that system of assuming that somebody else has your best interest in mind. They've produced a service, which is the ability to remit payments. But up until now, there was no competitor to it. We have an entire competing ecosystem known as DeFi, decentralized finance, where people from all over the world can transact very effectively and very easily. One example is Telegram. Are you familiar with the Telegram application? So on top of Telegram, an entire blockchain was built known as the Open Network. So for example, if I have your Telegram username right now, you set up a wallet on Telegram through TON, and I can send you USDT to your Telegram username. I could send you $1 million to your Telegram username right now. I don't have to ask anybody. I just, no permission, no signature, nothing. Is that better than the bank?
Of course.
So it's alternative systems. That is crypto. Don't look at the asset class. Look at the technology. Look at the ecosystem. Look at the infrastructure. Pay attention to the developing environment. It's like knowing that cars were about to be a thing and being like, okay, maybe I'm not going to invest in Ford, or maybe I'm not going to buy a car year one, but let me pay attention to it because maybe the industry of horses is about to fucking get shit on. If you have a competing ecosystem that's taking over, like crypto, you have to look at why is it taking over? And it's taking over because it's a better alternative. Now you just have the old powers being like, it's shit, fuck crypto, fuck Bitcoin, because their jobs are at risk. It's not because they want to protect you. So if their jobs are at risk, they're going to fight for what? Their jobs. I get it. It's a competing system. So don't look at the asset class. Don't worry about the individual units, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, TON. Don't worry about these things. Look at the technology. Look at the ecosystem and ask yourself, which one do you think is going to win? Which one would you use as an individual? Would you want me to go to the bank and sign and then have to do a phone call verification? No. I want to interact with you quickly, transparently, securely. Crypto offers that. So it's an alternative payment system. It's an alternative ecosystem to the traditional one, and it's increasingly becoming more popular.